Right now, I call upon the power of the stick. Sure, we're joking around and coming out here, but I ain't very happy right now. 7:15 at night, they're still chroming the skies. They're still chroming the skies with the chemicals. Has anybody ever tested this yet? Are we just going out on the limb? What is this all about? Have we tested it yet? What is it? There's a lot of things it could be, because don't forget, because God has to have something all the time for himself. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they knew coming near the end of the chapter, near the end of the Bible, that we would have to put this stuff in the skies. So the evil, in their own minds, they say, it's a freebie. We got to put it in anyways. Let's add it to what we need. Because they're always one step ahead of us. God is one step ahead of them, and they're like a step ahead of us. Or they are a step ahead of us, but they were always 2 steps ahead of us. Because when you're 2 steps ahead, you can see when we catch up 1 step, we can divert so you don't catch the next step. So what is going on in the sky? I see it right here, Montreal. No one sees it. Everybody's going on with the regular day. What's going on? Come on, people, wake up. Look what's going on in the skies. Now, I know I only have 10 hits, okay? But maybe if this is consistent about one thing, and let me explain it to you. When you look, you have 2 eyes. You have 2 O's. You have 2 eggs in your ovaries. And when they carton all the chicken trays, they always go by 2. Don't ask me why, okay? You're going to see, and you've seen it happen with the crop circles. Go look on my Facebook and see what I did to them. And I can explain them too if you actually want to know. But they're always the basic thing. I just saw a crop circle just now that was the freakiest. It's almost like somebody didn't really do it. It wasn't real. But if it was real, inside I flipped it over until you got to take off your glasses. You don't want to see perfect until it looked like it was upside down and the field was sticking out. And then all of a sudden, right from where the tractor leaves its trail, a whole bunch of letters. I couldn't make it out. I know if you studied it, somebody will. No, who is this guy? Let's spend lots of money. Sure, MrTacpans or Tacpans or whatever his name is. He said, I'm nothing. I told you. I only go in between. Okay, the best way to trap a circle, okay, is to trap it with a V in between. Is it not? It'll spin forever. What I mean by that is, how do you want to trap a circle? You either trap it on top, but you're always going to open up 2 teeth all the time to hold this circle. That means this earth has to be held up. You need the 2 teeth, these 2 teeth. These, you see here? But on the other one, instead of being like this, it'll be 2 on this side and 2 on this side, so that this tooth and this tooth can fit with the other tooth. It looks like 2 whole worlds, right? But it's 2 complete different worlds. I don't know how it works, okay? I know we're a complete portion of 4. And for every different world, okay, as the world grows, there's more days in the week. Instead of it going around and around, you're closer, further away, and further. Okay, we're going to jump onto something next. Let's see, okay, what simple little things do. We're going to do the number 1 until 9. But all in all, you do know there's, like, who owns the vowels in the alphabet? A, E, I, O, and U. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes Y. But who would want to own the last 4 anyways? Really and truthfully, there's only 2 things in the alphabet. Arts and entertainment. And that's it. Throw out the rest of the vowels. Do you know what's left over? The next vowel is an I. The next vowel is an O. And the next vowel is a U. So I owe you, and I still do. So let's get rid of those. When you get rid of the 3 vowels, okay, in which total, okay, 45, which is one of the foxes. And that's why I want to switch to metric time to see what's really going on. We must switch to metric time. Now, I haven't completely made the whole thing up yet. Okay, I will go over what it is. But I letter is 9, O letter is 15, that's 24, and U is 21. That's a total of 45. I think the 21 comes from the first 21. 3 times 7. God. 7 world of the 7th gate of the 7th gate. 777. One in, one out. One pregnancy. The 7th gate. Let's see how the 7th gate works. Hey, there's a bell at the 7th gate. Can't see. It's a little dark down here. Oh my God. The lights are on at the 7th gate. Oh, watch out. Seems like the 7th gate is not alone. What are you talking about? There's a bush. Oh no! Are there any monkeys in there? Oh no, don't worry about it. I did the complete search. And I'll tell you one thing. They got some cherries growing on that tree. So I just made sure I cleaned the whole thing up. Never ate a tree like that in my life before. I've cleaned a lot of blueberry traps. But a tree like that, now hold on, now we're beside the 7th gate of creation. You must pass through the 7th gate to get into the world. Now you have a 7th gate bringing somebody you into the world. Anyways, let's go on with the next. Let's see what we're going to do. We're just going to do simple little things, okay? Can you see I had a shave this morning? Yeah. So what's up? How does my ceiling look? Yeah? You ever see my ceiling in that corner? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. See that brown thing there? I was supposed to put that completely on my ceiling, and I don't know what happened. But look. Oh, something new. Something new. Oh, looks like a marriage. What's the marriage? 652, the Mayan count. Name of man in Zimbabwe. What's going on in Zimbabwe? Every time I look at that plate, you see what it says on that plate? Quebec. That means kiss ass. And you see the thing in the square next to it? You see that? Let me see if I can zoom in on that. How do you zoom in on this? I can't do it. I'll do it like that. See that? That little thing in the middle, my friends. This here. See that? You know what that is? This is the ovarian tube. And this is where everybody came in. This is the U. You know what the U is? The goat. But at the same time, it's the setup of the woman. This is the fleur-de-lis. This is what brought us into the world. And on this side is a jack. And on this side is a jack. And they all say this is I. This is Gigi. And this is Quebec. 652. You know, if I put my finger over something, like, you won't know, is that a 6 or an 8? Like, you see the smiley face? You see down here the curve? See the curve, the way it comes down here? This is the L letter right here. This, okay, is a C. Okay? The C is a lucky letter. Do you know why the C is a lucky letter? Because no matter where you put it, she seems to always work out to the 4 corners. Oh, I hate this camera. One day I want to be professional. No way. Couldn't happen to me. Well, how can I ever be professional the way I act? I can't even see myself now. It looks like there's a big sun coming in. Come on, camera. Come on, camera. Come on, camera. This is like getting a Red Bull. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. See, I knew this would be just as... Oh my God. When it... hi. I mean, when it works good, you know, you just got to squeeze into the game. So, what's up? Okay. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Just a little thing. Here we're going to make in square. I put it in, okay. This, in order to do it, it had to take up 1 line, 2 line, 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines. It finished in 1 corner, 2 corners, 3 corners. So you must count all of this, and then you will generate a number value into this. But right now, all I want to do is put 5 and 1 together. And that's what you get. So I guess area 51 is a good deal. What do you think, eh? So now we can put, how about number 2? Because 2 and 5 are actually the same. So then we get this over here. But it's okay. But if you take a look over here. Hold on a second. You see now, this is a question. Is it a divider? And I say it's whatever you want it to be. So now you got a 2 over here.
But then on this side, when you close the 2, you end up with this. So this side ends up giving you 9 backwards and the 2 forwards. Okay? See the way the A9, well, this is actually supposed to be like this, and this is like this, because this is 2 worlds. You see, if I turn this upside down and the other way, you'll see where this world comes from. When this here, do you know it says on your computer, it says on your computer, rotate this and rotate that. And we're always joking in bed, hey, you want a rotation or something. And in baseball, they're acting for a rotation because it's the same thing. When God wanted us to learn about all this, he needed us to know all the terminology before. If you don't understand the terminology, you can't really go to the class and it ain't fun. When God said look up, you looked up, but you looked down. God said look up, so he looked up, he looked down. I said, God said look up, so he looked up. He says, boy, I says, yeah. He says, if you don't watch, he says, you're going to be in trouble. So you didn't tell me to look down. He says, well, sometimes you just got to look down and understand. The letter has to be flipped and 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 flipped. You can have so many flips, okay? And after that, you have completed the rotation, just like Rubik's Cube. Once you see the angle that you understand for where you were born in this world, then you will count the flips from where you are and you will know what it means. That's simple. So where else did we go yet? I keep putting the camera back. So let's go on to something a little bit different, okay? Let's use the number 4. And what I like about the number 4 is this, is that let's mark the number 7 upside down. So I put the 7 upside down. I was thinking of actually putting the 4. Is that a good 4? Hold on a second. We don't have that 4 on the right angle now, eh? Is that a 4? Where's the 4? I don't see a 4. Oh, wait a second. That's a jack. Wait, no, wrong angle. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a 4. But wait a second, that's a 7. Is this a 7? I don't understand. I see somebody drew a line through it. That's a 4. No, it's not. It's a 7. No, it's a bent over backwards, 45-degree L angle. It's an L angle. It's a Lexus, my friends. SUEX. 21, 19, 135, 135-degree birth angle of creation of man. 19, you see this? 19 equals 1. 1 and 9, 10. U equals 3, the C letter for creation. E is the 5 letter. X is for man, 6, the creation of. It would say 2 and 3 when they're next to each other. I separated them. I didn't want them. 36 is your creation. A and E. God's top 2. A and E. A and E, and he stops at K. Well, the whole spirit world actually stops at, it's simple. It stops at 19, but it restarts in the 30s, and then it restarts in the 50s. You see, it's not the same. You see, anything below, anything I think it's below 30, well, it keeps dropping because once you hit 33, you're jumping into creation. I want to go down. I go down 32, and that's the passage. And then I don't, okay, I say, okay, but once I'm in the passage, I'm going to have the creation. So I have to go to 31, and then I just have to keep going down until I'm at 19 again. So sometimes it's just, 19 red, okay? 19 red, okay? And 37 red, which does not exist, is who we are, okay? We're part of that 37 red. It's not even on the board, okay? It's the creation part, where 3, okay, gets put into the 1 position instead of the 1. Did you know that in pool, the 1 ball is yellow, and it should actually be red? Because of the game, it became yellow. And we have to become the yellow in this world. We are the yellow. That's why in pool the 1 and the 9 are yellow, because that's what we are. We're yellow. That's the way it is. There's no explaining. Whatever I explain, if it's good, it'll be a great explanation. If it's fantastic, it'll be a fantastic explanation. Whether it'll be believed or not, they're understood by most, irrelevant to the fact. The thing is
It is what it is. It's the hypothesis of. It's been said already. If I say something else, then it's something else from different from the beginning. Of course we can be read, but we can't be read. We can't be read. Then where's the how do we just we need the energy. We don't have any yellow. You give us a little blue, we're starting to turn black and our skin is tan. And that's why we got a rusty old ball, because we added a little lemonade into this, and the line will tell, right? It's the way we're looking at it. It's not something that's just weird. I mean, for me, it's weird because it's been a few years since I know something's going to happen. And it's like, for me, it's just like something in my mind. Like, for me, it's like old crap already. It's like, I don't even believe it anymore. Except the signs, what is going on outside. And now that I see these chemtrails today, it's disgusting. And it just solidifies even more this rampage I've been on for the last 7.5 years on this world that I've created by 2 years with MrTacpans, and the other years, well, I guess mostly in insanity of wanting to and know actually is there a truth and not stopping. And it's, to me, it's a big giant puzzle, and if you're looking for answers, they're all out there, except it's going to take more than one person to jump on this. Okay, you're going to need a lot of memory inside of your computer, especially 512 MB. That's a very special number. 512 MB is for 1 alpha and the 52 Mayan. The MB is the 13th letter and the world that started from B and not A. But the creation of that B world didn't start till C. You understand what I'm saying? The creation of the B world didn't start till C, but the creation of the B world started at B from A, in which jumped into C. It's ABC Michael Jackson sings, right? Because he sings about the father. But if Michael Jackson would have actually sung about the mother, he would have sang BCD. But he's singing father, mother, creation, ABC. So now I think I just learned something about Michael Jackson's music. He sang ABC instead of BCD. He sang only about ABC creation and about the Jack, the son of 5. So who are his 5 sons? The Jack, the son of 5. The Jack is the son of 5. Would the Jack be the son of 5 because A for angel H, J, K, R, and A? I'm not sure. J. We all know J was created because of I, added to A, created J. So it's J is actually the omega of the A, created by A when he made O, when he made the first Jack. Jack, Queen, King. That's what it is. Jack, Queen, King. Angel, Spirit, Man. Okay, so in roulette, 10, 11, 12, 21, 22, 23, 32, 33, 34. No, 3, 3, 5, 34, 30, no, 34, 35, 36. 21, 22, 20, no. This would be 22, 23, 24. 10, 11, 12, 22, 23, 24, 34, 35, 36. These are all levels of creation. These are, how can I say it? What came from 1 to 9, totaled out to Jack to J, K, L. What came out of creation totaled out to V, W, X. What came of no, that was came out of the beta secondary world. What came out of creation, okay, is the 7th gate into the 8th heaven, 34, 35, and 36, which is the I birth. 36, 35 total is 105, and that, my friend, is what life is all about. One big bluff, and it's on us. Okay? For millions of years, we want to know why we're here, why we're here. What do you think we're here for? If we didn't ask to be here, you think we'd be here? If there was a God, do you think this is the first time, okay, that we've gone somewhere else that we didn't know? You think this is the first time we're not on a wild goose chase trying to understand and into a world choice of suffering? Because this is where the most taste is in this world. When it runs good, she is hot. Okay, this is one sweet woman of a world, let me tell you. Okay, when everybody gets together after they put in a good hard work and understanding that life is precious and you spend it well, the meaning of that time is so much greater than any other time of anything. Gambling lasts 18 seconds. 3/4 around, you're saying, how come my horse didn't do it? The other half, you're saying, how come he won, but I didn't put enough? And the other one won, and why didn't I bet him? And trying to kick all the other guys to believe. And buying a lottery ticket, well, that's not so bad. Because, in a world of hope and disparity, you got to have a little action. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to pop into a different world and say, you know what? It's like, oh, this is not weed, my friends. Of course not. Certainly not. This weed? Why would this be a weed? Why would I have weeds in my house? Is my house smell? Is my carpet growing something I don't know that I should have weeds? Why do I stretch my smoke? Do you know what I say? God damn it. Mind your own business. It's a goddamn show. Get out of my space. Let me continue. Is that okay? Anyways, I'm going to give you the totals. The first total is 33. Command and create. The second total is 69. Okay? 20, 40, 60, 69. Okay? Which is birth and life. Okay? The total of the first two is 102. And that, my friends, is VALENTINE, Valentine. That's the count. 22, 23, 33, 34, 35, 40, 54, 64, 74, 83, 97, 102. Valentine's Day. Valentine, the word, has that count to 102. Blackjack has that count to 102. Blackjack puts everybody that's 10 at even money. And that's the way it is in life. Okay? Blackjack is the name of the game. What do you want to say? It's got all the numbers. And then the finite of it is, okay, of the totality of the 36 numbers in roulette is 105. And that's all about 4 suits. That's all about so many things. Oh my God. And I probably wouldn't. 3553 is 88. Represents Mercury. Mercury represents one part of 8, which is man on, which 8 represents 6. 6 represents man. And at the same time, 6 represents the world we are on. Not as Earth. Not as Earth. Earth, okay, listen to this. Earth, E and A. First 2 letters equals 6. Okay, third planet equals 3. The E equals 5. 356. All it tells me, okay, Earth angel communication. That's what it tells me. Earth is some sort of the moon. It's the moon. Maybe that's all it is they use the final moons for communication between maybe Earth and Mars or something. I'm not quite sure in this whole thing. The more you fool around and you go out, you see something, somebody falls down, you look at a sticker, say, oh, that's the sticker. That's what I'm missing. That's the way it works. That's the way it works. God made it that easy. It's that easy. For those who need to find certain things in that fashion. You look into the sky. I mean, me today, I love it. I look right into the sun until I can't see anymore. Then I go down, I look at my computer and go, hey, that wasn't there before. Well, this is cool, man. Let's go look in the sun again. Hey, blind me, my old sun. She blinded me out. No, they're all screwed up. So we have 33
69 and 105, and the total is 12, 17, 0. The total is 207. And that's what this world is all about. 20 is the beta world of 10 and the seventh gate. And 7 and 2 makes the 9 creation. 2 by 7 is 14, which makes part of the 7286. 14 is 1 and 4, making 5, which is the rabbit hole. Anybody want to know where the rabbit hole is? I ever tell you about the oceans and the beaches? The way they covered the sand over the beach, and the way the oceans move, and it's not exactly the way it looks. It's like on pods. Like the ocean is how can I explain it? Part of the beach and the oceans are on pods. Why do you think land doesn't move? Why do you think land became stable over time? Anyways, I really don't want to get into that because I've never really studied any of that. Part of, I guess, a non-funny joke. What can we do next? I don't know. Is there a place we can go? Is there any truth in the 28 minutes I have wasted with you? With you! It's all your fault. Your fault. You know who I'm talking to right now? Not you watching me. The guy. We're being taped. He can change the stuff I say. So if it comes out bad, blame it on the guy upstairs. He changed it. I'm telling you, this was the best cassette I've ever seen. I've even invited my friend, the Penguin. I want to ask you a question, okay? Why does he have an orange scarf? Why is he wearing yellow? Okay. Why does one of his eyes look turned upside down, the other one is foldless like a whole egg? What's going on with the penguin? Okay. All the animals that specifically get marked up as to say the cow, the rabbit, the chicken, and a few other, the pig, and a few others, they're specifics. The penguin was on Batman. So, I mean, anytime I look at a penguin, I got to say, where's the Batman? I got to say, what is a Batman? Batman, someone who comes from the sky. It's the way it's usually portrayed. So we have this penguin over here, you know. And Bugs Bunny had a penguin on him, and it was so sad, the penguin. So there's something sad somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Something about penguins telling me things are sad. You know, when you got to stay 6 months or whatever it is on an egg and not move in this world, that is sad. The mind just to sit on an egg. Can you see this? Hey, Rockefeller! Yeah, what you doing, Fred? You know, Rockefellers, you know, they had him on the Flintstones. But this time, okay, Rockefeller's a penguin. And the penguin goes to the other penguin. He says, you got your portfolio? He says, yeah, I'm holding it for my wife. In 6 months, we'll have another one. Tomorrow, this might be the banker. Watch out where you work. Anybody like penguins? Raphael 72, 86. Constellation of Pegasus, I am going for a bite.